Hey guys, and welcome to the game portion of the Amazing Spider-Man Mega Review. I'm sorry. And I'm getting a text from Maximus. You don't know. So right now, we're reviewing the Amazing Spider-Man game. I did get it for Xbox 360. I don't think the other game versions are really any different. But I know that Xbox didn't get a slipcover like PS3 and when Nintendo versions did. My hair is going to be different in the movie portion. There should be a thing that says where this part ends and the movie one picks up. So just if you want to skip that, look at the times. All right, let's get in this. This game serves as an epilogue for the movie, and so it's right after. And the whole sort of, not going to say any spoilers here. The whole sort of base of the story, well, I'm describing the story. I'm sorry. Is that it goes more into the cross-species sort of thing, and so at Oscorp, this guy Alistair Smythe, who is from the comics, takes over when Doc Connors is put into a mental institute, and unknowingly kind of creates this cross-species disease that begins to spread because when Peter Parker visits the lab area, because he's a cross-species, all the other ones start going insane. They kind of get out and they go and spread the disease everywhere. And so some of the cross-species that you're going to run into in this game are Scorpion, who's revamped, and he looks so much different. Like, they came up with this whole plot that Doc Ock used the symbiote and a cross-species combined, which means that Doc Ock and the symbiote both exist in this universe. And you'll run into Rhino too, and the Iguana, who I still actually haven't even run into. I don't think he's not actually a part of the campaign portion of this. Black Cat is in there. You see her when you break Connors out of the mental institute. I almost said mental again. When you break Connors out of the mental institute, you do see Black Cat, but I still have yet to run into her because I literally just beat the campaign last night. So yeah, let's get into the review portion of this. Oh, sorry, no, one second. One more thing. And then you're Spider-Man. You go and save everybody from this disease, and that's the whole thing. Is that you're trying to save everybody, especially Gwen, who is trapped in Oscorp at the time, and everyone's kind of trapped there, all the scientists and whatnot. So then you break Connors out, and he starts making cures, and you go back and forth and whatnot. I won't say too more stuff, but this game has brought back the free roaming for Spider-Man. And it's, oh my god, I missed it so much. I didn't realize how much I missed it, but it's so good, you guys, and it's so amazing. Just to literally the Amazing Spider-Man, and it's something they use a lot is your playground, and it really is. You can do whatever you want in this Manhattan, and it's so great. We haven't been able to do it until since the Spider-Man 3 game. I don't think we really haven't had any free roam since then, except maybe Web of Shadows. I'm not quite sure because I got that on PS2, and on PS2 it was like a scrolling fighter game. It was so bad. But when Beanox took over Spider-Man games back whenever Shattered Dimensions was released, I want to say 2009 or 2010, I'm not sure. But Shattered Dimensions was a good game. And even though it didn't have free roaming, it still had that plot, and that was good. Edge of Time, which I actually reviewed on this channel, I'm going to retake that. Edge of Time's like a 6.5 game, now that I think about it. It was really, really bad. But this takes the feel that you got from the other Spider-Man movie games with free roaming and re-initializes it. Not only does it re-initialize the fact that you can swing around and do whatever, but it makes it so much better, and it's great. the game, I think, sort of has the feel and sort of look of a Beanox Spider-Man game, which for me, it feels familiar now. I know what to expect, sort of. But it also kind of gave me a feel. So 50-50% between Beanox and feel from the 2000 Spider-Man game. Just the way that you went through the campaign and the way that you can collect comic books throughout the city was it was kind of a nice little nod towards the Spider-Man game from 2000, plus the free roaming from the other Spider-Man games. Let's see. One big feature about the game was the new web rush. I'm not sure how I feel about web rush. It comes in handy sometimes, but I never really actually started using it till maybe from chapter 7 to chapter 12. And there's only 12 chapters in the game. No, not even chapter... I don't even think I used it at all in chapter 12. So I would say chapter 7 to chapter 11, which is only 4 out of 12 chapters. So 1/4... No, sorry, 1/3. What am I thinking? 1/3 of the game I actually used web rush. And it's not that great for free roaming either. But, it was alright. So, even though they tried to hype that feature up a lot, it wasn't necessarily, anything special, I'd say. It does come in handy, though, because I think, their way of padding for this game, which this term I learned over the weekend, padding for this game, to make it feel like it's longer than it really is, it's the fact that, at least in a hero mode, which serves as a sort of normal type mode, there's also human, which is easy, and superhero, which is hard, made it, I think, almost extremely easy to die. In some instances, at least, like if a guy has a gun, if he shot you, you were done. You're done at that point, and it got me really mad at some points. So I think that web rush does come in handy in some of those type of situations where you don't want to die, because it's really easy. And I'm an okay gamer. I'm not, super good where I'm like, oh, I'll just done, and never die. But I do die sometimes because I'm not that great. But this, even for me, was just like, this is no, you're not supposed to die this easily, and it's bugging me a little bit. Altogether, the game wasn't difficult at all, really. At some points, it's kind of like, okay, where do I go? What am I doing? What is this? And then some other times, it's just like, I'm done with that chapter already? Really? Well, that was easy. Altogether, I guess the plot... Oh, look at this, it's Batman. Altogether, I guess the plot, it's pretty good. I like how they're kind of following this storyline with the cross-species and all that. But, I still have yet to see the movie. I got a couple more hours before I'm going to stand in line. So, I don't know if it really was that much cross-species stuff. Let's see, what else? One feature that you can do in this game is you have a camera, and you go around taking pictures for a reporter, and then you get, XP for upgrades. They didn't have a health upgrade, which got me really mad since, as I said, you can die really easily, and they didn't have one health upgrade. I think the past 2 Beanox Spider-Man games have at least had a health upgrade. This one had none, and it bugged me a lot. There's a lot of bugging things. God, why is my hair parting? That doesn't even make any sense. So yeah, you could go around in the city and web swing, but you've also got your camera in which you can look for spider symbols and take a picture of the spider symbol, and you get another costume. Of course, until August, there's only one out there that I know of, and that was the Scarlet Spider suit, which can be found in Central Park, BTW. Not Ben Reilly Spider suit, Kane Spider suit, Scarlet Spider suit from the new comic series from this year, which I love. I'm reading that one. But right now, I set the clock forward on my Xbox. I cheated. I'm sorry. and I got the other suits. It still says I'm missing 4 suits though. Ooh, look at that, 4. And I know that if you get 100% completion, you get this the new movie black suit. Not, you can get the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 black suit. You can't get the cartoon one that I know of. But you can get the new movie black suit, and it looks so awesome. And I'm wondering if it's a hint, towards the sequel. And be like, oh, we're bringing the symbiote in. Which, truthfully, I really hope they don't. I don't want to go through that. Or at least right now, I really don't want to go through the symbiote crap again. Especially since Spider-Man 3 was just... Was that even a movie? I don't even know. I'm sorry. We lost 6. So, combat, though, I think it's the standard Beanox combat. I've seen it in all the other games. And speaking of that, they rehashed some stuff, like, some of the settings looked familiar, and I was like, well, that looks like that and that. And, the moves are standard Spider-Man moves. But there was some new stuff that I liked, such as, you can kind of web the guy down on the floor. Or some stuff like, I noticed that they rehashed some of the lines that Spider-Man says. I realize at this point I guess it kind of might get a little hard writing stuff for Spider-Man to say randomly. One of the new ones I caught, or at least I'd never heard it in the other Beanox games, was FYI, I'm Spider-Man. But 2 that I know were reused in at least Shattered Dimensions. One was, who's having a good time? Raise your hand. That was in there. And another one was, crap, what was it? I can't remember the other one, but I know there was at least 2 lines that were rehashed. And I guess that's fine. Anyway, all in all, plot was okay. Kind of boring at some points. It kind of dipped. Gameplay, especially the free roaming. I love free roaming. This kind of felt like a mix between the Beanox Spider-Man games and Batman Arkham City with the type of free roam that they've got. And I love it. Love it, because as we all know, Arkham City was a great game, and they combined it with the greatest comic book character, even better than Batman, in my opinion at least. I love Spider-Man. He's like one of the only comic book people I read. I'm reading Amazing Spider-Man, I'm reading Ultimate Spider-Man, I'm reading Scarlet Spider. So all 3 of those. My little brother is reading Avenging Spider-Man, and I just kidnap those, and I read those anyway. I am reading Batman, though, too, and Green Lantern, so I do have my DC portion in there. Altogether, I'm going to give the game an 8.5, because the plot's okay, the whole campaign it's pretty good, I liked it, and just the free roaming. Oh, I love it. I missed it so much. Because the games that I grew up on were the Spider-Man movie games, in which you had free roam. And then when they stopped and they were in a rut, and I was like, well, this sucks. This isn't even a game. What is this? And by the way, they got a new voice actor that, to my knowledge, has never done a Spider-Man voice before. I can't remember his name. We're going to look it up real quick, and then we're going to wrap this up. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. At first, there were some rumors going around that, because everyone knew that Andrew Garfield couldn't voice him for some reason. I don't know. And then there were rumors that Josh Keaton was going to do it. And I love Josh Keaton as Spider-Man. And I was like, oh, that'll be cool. But, no. They have some new guy. So let's see. Looking. Crap. I clicked the wrong thing. Here we go. And, I guess some of the graphics, I forgot to talk about graphics. Graphics are pretty good. I love the way Manhattan looks, but it kind of looks like they cut it and they repeat it somewhere in there. It kind of looks like it's straight out of the teaser trailer, though. It's cool. Like, if you could probably reenact the teaser trailer. They got a guy named... Scrolling... Sam Riegel. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Riegel. He looks like he's done Spider-Man before, but I don't know. He hasn't. Actually, it's something that's cool. He's voiced Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, and in the game they make a reference to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I thought that was awesome after I found out that he did that. But yeah, all in all, 8.5. Definitely recommend this, especially if you are a Spider-Man fan. If not, at least rent it, guys. At least if you're not a Spider-Man fan, this is still a great game. I definitely recommend seeing the movie first, just saying, because there's a lot of spoilers, and I already know, what happens in the movie. Don't ask me how, but I feel like I've actually already seen half the movie, but anyway, whatever. All in all, great game, guys. Go and play it, and right now, I guess in the video, we'll get into the movie portion. So I'm going to go sit for 2 hours, and then I have to leave. I'm going to stop talking. Hey guys, at the midnight premiere of IMAX 3D Amazing Spider-Man, and we're with, what? Spider-Man. What the heck? I don't even know. What? I don't know, but anyway, what do you think of this movie? How do you think it's gonna be?
Well, I mean, I was in it.
Yeah.
So, I pretty much know what's gonna happen. It was hard because the lizard was giving me a really hard time, but eventually I just beat him up. So, I'm pumped to see myself do that because it was a good memory.
Yes.
Excited to relive it. Bummed that I still had to pay for my own movie, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
This is America.
It is America.
It is America. Yes.
Right.
And have you played your game yet?
I haven't played my game yet because I read that it gives some spoilers of the movie, which of course I already know, but if people were around me and they saw it, they might find out what happens, and gotta keep that a secret.
Yes.
But tomorrow, first thing, totally get it.
Definitely telling you right now, that Spidey is a good idea. I played it and I beat it last night.
Really?
Definitely probably a better experience to watch and then play.
Okay.
All right.
Love it.
Okay. We might come back after the movie. Get your thoughts real quick.
All right.
All right. We'll see you later, Spider-Man.
See you, man.
Yep. So that was nice. I will have a midnight premiere of Spider-Man. It's pretty insane. That's all I can say. It's probably really dark in here, as I experienced that last time. We're gonna hurry up and go through some things since we're credits right now, and let's just take this off. Let's do this.
Did you tell the boy? Tell him what? Did you tell the boy the truth about his father? No. Well, that's very good. Then we'll let him be for now. You should leave him alone.
And that means that there's a sequel.
Who's that? Yeah, May 2nd, 2014.
Who's that?
I think that was Norman Osborn. I'm just guessing.
Why would he? Alright, this is gonna be a long talk when we get home. That's all I got.
It's. I mean, no, we're waiting still because it could be like the Avengers.
No, I know. Dude, I gotta say that was a great movie.
Just he liked it.
I loved it.
I mean,
that was awesome.
compared to the Avengers.
Okay.
What was your take on it?
Alright, first let's go through, and small, minor spoiler alerts, beware. Favorite part, real quick, your opinion.
Oh my god, favorite part.
I got mine.
It was probably at like the very end. I gotta say, I mean, there were so many great parts to that movie. It totally, I think it blew the Avengers out of the water. I think it did. I mean,
it was as, I'm gonna say it's as good, if not better than the Avengers.
I say it's.
But it won't make as much.
I gotta say.
No, it's not gonna.
Because it wasn't advertised as much. But dude, the fight scenes and all that just blew it out.
Do you have a favorite part?
Flip at the end.
Yeah, that was was your favorite part? The fight, like after
Out of
credits
the
clip?
whole, like, what, like hour and a half, 2 hours that we just watched?
That did seem a little short, didn't it?
2 minutes was your favorite?
Did that is it me or did that seem a little shorter than the supposed runtime, which is 2 hours and 16 minutes? It felt really fast, didn't it? It did. All right.
I thought it was still awesome.
All right. Your favorite part? Bro?
Hello again, people. My favorite part in the entire movie was probably the part with the old man just sitting there organizing the books in the library. Can't hear a thing, and you just see a big fight going on in the background.
Stanley's cameo.
It was awesome.
I'd probably have to go for favorite part. I'd probably have to go with. Who are you? I'm Spider-Man. That just
I heard you
that
talking.
got me. That got me. I was like, oh, that is it. I have never seen that clip where he says.
Before you saw that, I saw you talking.
It's just I'm so. It's just amazing. All right, yeah. Favorite clip? I mean, part.
Favorite clip? Obviously, the sequel.
The sequel bit. Yeah.
Curiosity is what gets me the most.
Yeah, but curiosity killed
And I think that's
the next villain.
exactly. And I think
If you noticed at the end, he still had a
Yeah,
scale on the side of his neck, which means he's not done.
he's not nowhere near done. No.
Better to ask than Spider-Man himself.
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna get to him. Overall ratings, real quick before we talk to Spidey. Definitely 9.7.
Oh, rate this out of 10?
9.7. Yeah, out of 10. Out of 10.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a higher rating by a 0.1. I'm gonna give it a whole 9.8.
9.8.
Yeah, a 9.8. I thought
All
it was
right.
great times.
I'm gonna go with a 9.7.
Oh, it's the same thing as me. Out of 10.
You are doing 8.
8. Not bad.
I'm gonna give it higher than the Avengers. 9.81.
Oh,
He said
oh.
He said 9.
I think, alright, let's go through some problems. I think at some points, the music was really off in this. I think at some points the music was too cheerful.
What was that freaking piano in the lizard?
After this, the big battle scene, there's like this piano. It kind of sounds like Elton John. I didn't even get it. It was weird. Any problems that I haven't mentioned?
I hated the lizard.
Just the lizard, without the snout. And I don't think anybody. I definitely think that it moved really fast, especially while compared to the Sam Raimi film. And it just, I don't know, it felt a little weird to me.
I know people don't want me to talk about symbolism, but you can definitely tell near like the beginning he's all closed up because of what he's wearing, but near the end he's wearing a t-shirt and you don't see him wear that until the end.
Exactly.
There's
Symbolism.
so much symbolism in that.
Yes.
So when I shit my pants doing that part.
And some of the stuff, like towards the beginning especially, they had like music, and it was like full of music from like a CD. It was just weird.
You know what trailer? Like all the trailers they showed look amazing though.
No.
The movie was
They look good.
Frankenweenie or whatever that was. Really?
That's the only you're talking about
Really?
Okay,
all right. We're on.
you're talking about the pre.
Guys, we're almost here. We are almost here, and then this is where we will see if we get another clip, or are we left starving for information until
Oh god! Until the first trailer.
probably around January or February of next year, because I know we got the teaser trailer for this in July 2010. So we had 2 years.
I don't know so much about this.
He's a movie noober.
I just know that we had, so we have 2 years. We released it 2 years early, and the next one's coming out in 2014.
This
So.
isn't fiction. This ain't fiction.
Dude, this ain't fiction.
I can tell you right now.
Spider-Man sitting right
Yeah, see, this something that they were really trying to vamp up though was the 3D, and I really did not think the 3D was actually
I
all
took off
that
my
good.
glasses a couple times just to see what it looked like, and I could see clear. It was, but I mean, it was still better than.
I guess like there were some parts I was like, okay, that was cool, and I guess those were the parts that I saw in the trailer. Speaking of that, there are some.
My favorite clip is the part where they say this is a work of fiction, and then they gave the
yeah.
wasn't a clip.
It's not even a clip.
It's a
Oh,
I told you.
well, that sucked.
Dude,
So
I want to get his.
there was one thing I did like though.
I think
I liked how they explained his dad's like.
well, see, I hope I'm really hoping that they go more depth into that. But
And I also hated how they killed Uncle Ben again. That was dumb.
oh, yeah, we're not gonna talk to Spidey. We'll mention him later.
He's innocent.
I think
I want to know what
something.
the truth is about his father.
Yes, and I hope that's something that they spread across like another trilogy or so of movies. But
I didn't like how they killed Uncle Ben again. That was not cool. And I almost tripped on that stick.
That's exactly what it sounded like. He was talking
I
to
definitely
himself just like the Green
but see, I think what you guys had to take into consideration is literally a one.
Still gonna be able
Taken.
was.
Think about this though.
It was
1
just
second
his
clip,
demonic.
1 second clip, and it was after Spider-Man. Spoiler alert: Spider-Man gets shot in the leg, and he's got his hand over it, so all his blood is on his hand, and he slams his hand down. So now there's Peter Parker's blood somewhere out there,
And DNA.
and someone's going to take that, and I think they're going to get into the clone saga, which will be weird, but
And that's going to create Venom.
possibly. I don't know.
That will create Venom.
So
I
we'll
don't
see.
know.
We'll see.
Let's say we are back from Spider-Man, and we already filmed part of our review. Let's think. We were talking a lot in the car. I should have recorded what we were saying in the car. But
That was a lot.
now that Tobey Maguire compared to Andrew Garfield, sucked ass. I loved Andrew Garfield, but it's a different type of Peter Parker. I think it's a much different
what
type.
way?
The fact that
Comedy.
I
and-
guess. Well,
I think he looks better too.
That
He looks
aspect.
better.
This one's just cool.
The other
Well,
one,
no, he looks.
the
more
other one
trendy.
just looks retarded. I'm sorry.
I think-
didn't mean to offend you.
Because the other
Yes, I
one
did.
was the full out nerdy one. This is the one that's kind of just the outcast portion.
Yeah, but
'cause
then
he's not-
Then he becomes.
He's
cool.
not extra super smart, I guess, because he didn't come up with the formula. His dad did, and he just said he came up with it.
But he is.
He just
He
copied
is smart.
He's
He is smart.
yeah.
They do mention
He's
that.
smart.
He did make the web shooters and everything. Discussing
The
acting.
web shooters, all he did was take one of those little
Yeah.
things and he just opened
They're
it.
All right,
talking
you make
about-
one right now. Make one.
Well, I don't have the little thing with me.
No, you make one,
He doesn't
and
have
we'll
a whole
see
bunch of
if,
Uncle Ben's
if you
watches.
can make one right
Emma
now.
Stone. Is it me or did Gwen Stacy get like almost no screen time?
I don't care. When she did, it was fine. I'm fine
No, but
with what
but,
she
like,
had.
still, it seems
There's more
like
movies.
they didn't give her a lot of
There's more movies.
action.
There's more
I'm sure,
movies.
I'm sure she got.
There's more movies.
Okay. Regarding that clip at the end, which you guys have seen if you watched.
Okay,
the-
major spoiler alert.
Dude, shut
Not
up.
really.
I'm joking. All homo.
Do we all think that was Norman Osborn?
No, I don't. I
You
don't.
don't think it was him?
I don't.
I
because-
think it was
no,
himself.
Because, like I said, I mean, I mentioned that earlier in the video.
For a
Theaters,
movie
but-
that's been, you've been talking about their characters a lot, their depth into characterization. I didn't feel very connected. I felt more connected to Uncle Ben than I did.
that was a
for-
big thing. That
All in all, I still
Even
feel
the
like
chief
I
at
don't
the end,
exactly
even
know
the,
who.
even
Peter
the-
Parker is.
even the chief, I thought.
I think he's gonna have something big to do with.
some scientist type thing.
So
Peter's
she dies
parents.
from the Green Goblin.
He could be the one that creates
But-
the clone. They might change it because in the comics there's some guy named under the name Jackal. I can't remember his human name.
Jackalass. No, I'm joking.
I'm Johnny Knoxville,
It
and
took
this
me.
is Jackalass. No, but I think they could change that up and have Norman be the one that creates the clone and have all this information on Peter's parents.
So wait, so you're saying that Green Goblin kills her,
In the
but
comics,
he might never come in.
to the movies, yes. Which
So
means
I have some
which
hope
in
to look
return,
forward to.
yes, which in return means that Emma
That's all I
Stone,
need to hear.
Stacey might not die. Or what if she goes back to her red hair and just plays Mary Jane too?
Alright,
I can't
no
figure
more
it out,
ginger.
We should go see it again tomorrow.
Dude, I can't.
Well,
I gotta
technically
go see-
today.
I gotta see freaking fireworks. I can't.
Today, I mean, technically
Yeah,
today.
Today.
So we'll see it twice in one day.
Yeah, but.
Technically,
but
I
it
did that
depends
for
on
Harry
it depends on
Potter.
what time. I gotta leave soon. I gotta not soon. It's like 3:30. Yeah, I was right. It's 3:30.
Let's get up at noon. I'll go see it again, and I'm gonna.
I want to go see it again, but
I'll go
it's
see it
the
again,
thing.
but
I don't
Papa
know if
won't
I
let me.
can.
I don't know. I have a weird timeline. BTW. From earlier in the video, we had Spider-Man. We had
We did.
Spidey. Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
yes. I did.
And we
It's
had
kinda
Neil
sitting in
Patrick
front of us.
Harris. Sorry. Oh my god.
We had Spider-Man, and he. We want to
his
give
friend
him a little
Neil
shout
Patrick
out. Want to give him a little shout out.
If he watches.
Follow him on Twitter at Rochester Spider.
Is it Rochester Spidey? Spidey or Rochester Spidey?
Good point.
I didn't
Try
hear this.
both.
When did you,
Try
when
both.
did you ask this?
Anyway,
No, he
yeah,
said it.
do that. He was awesome. He was doing something.
He was cool.
whole.
And he jumped off.
Yeah, he like
Yeah,
completely.
he jumped off. Like, you know how some theaters will have the
Oh
the
my
stairs
god,
and then
I
the
didn't
thing.
see that. I wish I would.
I didn't see it either.
I
But apparently
Yeah, I heard
everyone was
the
just
thump.
like,
It was loud.
everyone was just like crawl down the wall, and everyone, and we looked and we're like,
He
what happened? What happened? He jumped off the thing.
And just.
But you know what?
Me gusta.